Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I get asked all the time, what do you do if you want to cook two different steaks at two different temperatures? And well, there's two ways to do them. One is the method that I'm going to show you here in this video, or two, you can have two different sous vide setups, which is not exactly practical all the time. So all we really need is a single setup and a little extra time. So what we're going to need is, of course, two different steaks. We're going to cook one of them medium well, and then we're going to cook one medium rare. So one of these is going to need to cook at 150 degrees, and one of these is going to need to cook at 130 degrees. And how do we do that? Well, first of all, we're going to cook the medium well steak first. So we're going to cook this guy here at 150 degrees for an hour and a half, and then we're going to take him out, put it in an ice bath, and while that's cooling, we're going to put some additional ice into the 150 degree water, cool it down to 130 degrees, pop that steak in right there, and cook that for an hour and a half. And then as we're approaching the final 20 to 30 minutes of the medium rare cook, we're going to throw the one that we cooked at 150 degrees back in that 130 degree water bath and warm that back up to the proper temperature. So anyway, here we go. So first things first, I'm going to get two separate vacuum bags, and that'll pretty much get us going. This steak's going to go in the fridge, and this one's going to go in the 150 degree bath. Okay, nothing special here. We're just sealing these up individually. Okay, this is the one that's going to be medium well. I didn't put any seasoning on it. I like to cook my ribeyes especially with no seasoning initially. So let's get this on over here into the 150 degree bath, and we're going to cook this for an hour and a half. Alright, and as I said before, this guy here is just going to go in the fridge for the next hour and a half. Okay, been about an hour and a half, and it's time to take out the steak. So what you want to do at this point is turn your circulator down to 130 degrees. Get yourself a nice big bowl of ice, and what I'm going to do is take half this ice, dump it in. Here, I'll show you that real quick. So at 149, about half that ice, put it in there. You got a little bit left over for your steak. Okay, put that in there. What I'm going to do is pour some cold water in here to put the rest on, but in the meantime, take this steak, plop it in, and look at the temperature. Look at that, 133 point whatever. So half a bowl of ice will drop the temperature of that down enough to where we need it to be. So right now I'm going to cook this steak also for an hour and a half. However, when there's 1 hour left, I'm going to pop the medium rare steak, or sorry, the medium well steak back in, and we're going to cook that for half an hour, basically just bring it back to temperature from freezing cold. Okay, we got about a half hour left to go in our medium rare steak cooking, so let's get this bad boy into the 130 degree water. Okay, it's been another half hour, and we're all done cooking sous vide. Medium well, and let's switch it around. There we go. Medium well on the left, and medium rare on the right. Both feel good. This one feels quite a bit more tender, but that's just because this one has been cooked a lot longer. So anyway, let's get these dried off, and I'm going to finish these off on the grill today. So in addition to the difference in color, you can also see the amount of juice is probably about double from the medium well steak to the medium rare steak. So obviously, there's a lot more cooking that's been done. So anyway, just want to show you that real quick. I'm going to get these dried off as good as I can, and then slap them on the grill real quick, get them seared up, and be right back. All right, grilled real quick. Just threw it on there hot as I could get it. So anyway, here's the medium well. Here's the medium rare. Okay. So as you can see, get a slightly drier and more cooked texture. That is definitely very well done. Not very well done, but well, medium well. While the other one is perfectly medium rare. So that's a super simple way to get 2 different temperature steaks. And there you have it. So thanks so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys soon.